Oh, today has felt like an entire month just crammed into one day. I don't even know how to explain how I am processing what has happened just between Monday and Tuesday of this week. It's only Tuesday. Like, it just feels like I have been in a marathon today, and it's obvious to me that the warfare is just so heavy right now, because I will wake up having slept most of the night, still exhausted, and it's just like one thing after another, one thing after another, one thing after another, and I'm strong enough, definitely strong enough to handle all this stuff, but thank God that I am home. Thank God that I have a home to go to. Thanks be to God for everything He has done. Like, a little bit overwhelmed at the work that I have, but I have work. It's just been such a day, and I just feel like there have been so many tests on my patience and my countenance with people. There has been so many tests today, just today. And I know that I cannot be the only person experiencing this right now. Couldn't be. I could not be the only one who is just being ransacked, like having nightmares, and then when you do wake up, you're tired, and then you have to go to work or just go out in life and deal with nonsense. And it is exhausting, but thank the Lord for the strength that He gives us to be able to get through this stuff, because alone, if I was the old me, I would have went to Target, got a bottle of wine. I would be nursing a drink right now, but I can say all this stuff being as tired as I am, feeling the way that I'm feeling, and still have a smile on my face, just because it's done. I made it through. Tomorrow is a new day with new mercies, and I might be at my limit for today, but I got through it, and I have somewhere to be. I have a quiet home. I have everything that I need, even when the enemy has literally come in and tried to steal from me, but he couldn't. And I think what happened yesterday was he tried to steal from me, and when he saw that I was still grateful to God, that I still prayed to God, that I still worshiped God, that I still woke up the next morning with my mind on the Lord, that's when I just get barraged, and it's like, he can't win. They can't win. The fight is fixed. And yeah, it's just, I guess, an encouraging message. That wasn't really my intent when I turned the camera on, but the fight is fixed. That's why we really don't need to be trying to manifest anything. We really don't need to be trying to, unless you are specifically told by the Lord, specifically given direction by the Lord, not from a pastor that you sought out with itching ears, but unless you were specifically chosen by the Lord to do a particular thing, you don't need to be trying to manifest the life that you think you want. You need to be content with whatever it is that the Lord gives you. You need to be able to find contentment in whatever situation that you're placed in. That is godliness with contentment is great gain, is what the word says. So I am getting to that point where, as before, I used to be so quick to anger, instead of being slow to anger. I used to be so quick to anger. I used to be quick to get mad at somebody, quick to switch the attitude on. But I take that power away from the enemy, because I have control over my emotions, and thanks be to God for that as well. I'm sure you can probably hear in my voice how tired I am, but it's too much at stake for us to be losing our minds over the day-to-day stuff, over the stuff that really, in the grand scheme of things, it doesn't matter. So yeah, if you're going through it, if you are experiencing this, for some reason, end of the month blues, or end of the month complete chaos, I hear you. And tomorrow's a new day. Tomorrow's a new day, and today had enough. We got through it. No need to drink. Just sit down somewhere. Tell your kids to go, if you have kids, tell your kids to go sit down somewhere. Read a book. Now I understand why my mom used to always tell us to just go read a book. Because today's methods of coping are not, they're not conducive to a positive lifestyle. And I had this conversation earlier with someone who was asking me what kind of music I listen to, because I was singing walking down the street. And I told them, I just listen to gospel music. I love gospel music. I love singing to the Lord. And they were like, yeah, but you gotta listen to other kinds of music. And I was like, all the other kinds of music that there are out there, and even some gospel, usually contemporary gospel, but even some gospel is full of sin, just inundated with messages. They all have messages, whether it be sell drugs, whether it be gangbang, whether it be go to the strip club, whether it be a stripper, whether it be rob people or kill people or engage in fornication. All of the music, drink, smoke, do I think I already said do drugs, but I'm gonna say do drugs again, because that goes across the genres. It goes into country, it goes into rock, it goes into hip hop, it goes into rap, it goes into all the different, alcohol and drugs and sex go into all the different categories of music. And so I can't escape that in the regular pop, R&B, rock, rap. I can't escape that. So the only other option is gospel. And I had to make this person understand that, it's not that I think that I'm holier or I think I'm better than the people that make that music or the people that listen to that music. It's not that at all. It's just, I want to be putting in my head things that I can relate to, things that are positive, things that are good. I don't want to be listening to somebody talking about putting drugs into our communities and sending their young ones and their the future kids in that neighborhood into a street life. I don't want to hear that. I don't think anybody should want to hear that. I think we should be talking about better things. Whether doing that kind of stuff makes your family money or not, or provides for your family or not, somebody's family is being taken away from it. And he couldn't do anything but agree with me. You know, I understand that people think that they have to do what they have to do, but you reap what you sow. You reap what you sow. You put out music about taking from others and putting negativity out there. That's what you're gonna sow. And you know, it just is what it is. But this was a lot of rambling just to say I am so glad I made it home. I'm glad to have made it home. I'm glad to be safe. I'm glad to be saved, kept, glad to be kept. Praise Jesus.